So I would like to take you through the process of applying for the KUCCPS placement service. As you know, the portal has been opened, and students who wish to join tertiary institutions of learning are in the process of applying for their institutions of choice and programs of choice of study. So the first thing, of course, you have to come to your browser and then key in KUCCPS. Some call it KUCCPS, some call it KUCCPS. That one is not an issue. Then you come to student login. Once you are brought to this page, this one might depend on the speed of your internet or the number of people on the portal. There are times the portal might be very slow depending on the amount of traffic that is trying to access this portal. So be sure to do it at a time when, let's say at night or very early in the morning, as hours where, according to your guess, not many people will be trying to access the portal. So the first thing, you have to enter the student index number. Then you have to also input the year and the password. Up to this point, I'm sure you know the password that you will be required to use. In case you haven't changed, use that initial password, the number on the birth certificate. Then you log in. You see my portal has opened very fast. Then here, this is the landing page, the first page that you come to. Here, this top bar, you have dashboard, institutions, programs, applications, stroke revision, course basket, transfers, and downloads. In this case, we will focus only on institutions, programs, application or revision, and course basket. This is because dashboard carries the general information. Like you see here, we have 39 public universities eligible for government scholarship and help loan, 30 private universities eligible for help loan only. That means you have to pay for the remaining amount of your school fees. Then we have public colleges, Ministry of Education, TVETs eligible for government scholarship and help loan. That is 89 of them. Then we have public colleges in other ministries, 27, and 7 university TVETs. So in this case, you will want to see the programs that are available. And of course, here they are. Of course, they are not arranged categorically or numerically for that matter. So we have law in this column of degree programs. Law is number 1, and you come down business, hospitality and related, number 2, then 3, cluster 1 up to 20, all the way to 20. Then for the diploma programs, of course, as you can see here, law is 0, education and related to 7. This is for diploma, the second column, and comes down to animal health, that is 1 at the end. Also, we have certificate programs in the third column. Here they are, business and related, that's 21, building and construction and related 6, engineering that way, up to the last one, which is animal health and related. Then lastly, in column 4, I have artisan programs, business and related 6, building and construction, engineering, food, science, that way up to the last one, which is library and information sciences. So I'm sure you know what you want to apply for. I only want to help you get the process. Then we have application and revision. This one will be the last one. Then course basket. As I said, we are only going to use institutions, programs, application and revision, and course basket. So course basket is where you will add your desired program, and it will help you to get the details right. I'll come to that. So let's say you are on programs and you want to choose, suppose, of course you have to check your qualification against the program that you want to choose. So let's say, for example, you have checked and you qualify for, say, education. Let me go with that one because it will help us get the point quickly. Now, education, you have to go through these programs, the degree programs, for example, if that's where you want to be, and navigate through this column until you come to education. And that is cluster 19. Then when you click on it, it will bring you to this page. Then here you need to select the program name. So you see on this page, remember we were on the column for degree. Suppose that's where you've qualified and you want to check. You have to go through this list and choose your desired program. They are listed here by name. So in this case, say we want to go with education, arts, which is number 2. Then once you click there, you will be led to this section. This next page, up there you can see at the top, Bachelor of Education Arts. Remember, we've been clicking your desired area and the portal directs you to the next page. It's very progressive and simple, guys. So here, Bachelor of Education Arts, that's cluster 19, education and related. All the information is listed here. On this side, you are being told minimum entry requirements. And then on the right hand side, you have the minimum subject requirements, what is called the cluster subjects. Okay, I'm sure with your ground check, you know your strength and what you want. I'm only taking you through the process. Then here, these are the available programs per institution. And remember, guys, here is now where you need to be very careful because the government has said categorically that it will only sponsor students who will pursue their education in public universities and public institutions. So if you go for a private university, be informed that you will only be able to access HELP loans. But for the government scholarship, that one, forget. And as you see here, the color coding is very okay. For private universities, it is this color. I don't know, is it orange or... Okay, I'm not good in colors, but you can tell. But it's something other than green. So these ones with green, these are now the public universities because we are for the degree program. That's what we are checking. And this is just an example that I'm giving. So suppose you choose, let's say, you want to pursue at Egerton University. What you need to do, you will navigate, you will spot your university of choice and navigate with this cursor straight to this last column on the right. Then you click add. Then when you click add, it will change to added, from add to added, and it will be this green. Then it will be added to, when you scroll it down, it will be up, sorry, when you scroll it up, it will be added to the basket, this course basket here. Now initially I had 1, and as I've added, now there it's reading 2. So why are we adding here? It is to help us get the right details while applying now the real application. So when you open the basket, you will see it has 1, and then down here it has 2, and it is, if it is the right action you are making, it will reflect in green. So you see, you are being told you meet all minimum subject requirements, and even this one also. So having done this, when we are at the course basket and we are satisfied, you now go to the real process of application. And remember, whatever you've added in the basket, you will need it during the application. And what you actually need, it is this code, this one that I'm pointing my cursor on, this one, this 1057135. This is the unique code for each program and per university as well. Each university has its unique code for each program. So be sure that you input the right one to ease in your application process. Then once you've added this one in the basket, you click application. Now this 4th drop down menu, when you click it, you come here and click application, and you wait for the page to open. This one has opened very fast. Then right here, be sure to read the instructions, but key takeaway is that what I've told you, government scholarship and help loan will be available for students placed to A, degree programs in public universities, and B, TVET programs in the Ministry of Education. Then number 2, in addition, students placed to private universities will be eligible for help loan only. Please get that one clear. As I told you, in private universities, you will only access help loan, and remember it's a loan. But in the public, you will also access scholarship, a percentage of it. Okay. But for the vulnerable and very needy students, if you manage to get it, you will get full scholarship. For those ones, the other 2 categories, you will get a percentage of it. Then you can top up with your help loan, and the parent school fees will clear the fee. Now, this is the eligibility requirement. You must be a Kenyan citizen, and you must have not benefited from government sponsorship, or okay, you can read for yourself. What I want to show you is be sure to have 1,500 in your M-Pesa, and also the Safaricom charges, which is I think 12 bob. And also, this is the number that you will use, the business number. And remember to use the pay bill, not the till. Go to Lipa na M-Pesa and select pay bill. So for pay bill, you will put 820201, and for the account number, make sure you put make sure that you put the KCSE year and the index number without any space. But this number is also here at the top right corner, this one, after the Kenyan flag. This is what you are required to put as your account number while making the payment. Now, after you've paid, or before you pay, come now to this application, and right here you see apply now. Then click apply now. When it opens, here is now what you are required to put, that code that I told you. That code that is found here in the cost basket, and for this case it is this one that I want to put, 1057135. This one, the unique code for each program per university, for each university and each program. Because when you go for a different university with the same course, this one will be different. Like you see here for Yaramogi, it is 1053135, and for Egerton it is 1057135. Now in this case I'm using this one, 1057135. So you come back to application here, then apply now here. When it opens, you put the code now here, because here I have something. I'll now put this one, 1057, the second one. Then it will indicate here that you've made changes to this form. Click on, you've made changes to this form, click on submit to save. Now before you submit, now you can go to M-Pesa and pay following those steps that I showed you. Pay bill, and they are well written here, not till, pay bill. If you've forgotten, just come back here at application, it will bring, okay, M-Pesa pay bill 820201. Then when it asks you for the account, put this one, this number that you are seeing here, the whole of it. Then the payment will be processed, and you come back to apply now. Then here at apply now, put this number, the one that I showed you. Then the information will populate itself. Then once it comes here and you are convinced and satisfied, you click on submit. Okay guys, when you click submit, it will bring you to this dialog box, placement processing. Would you like to be placed in any other program in case you don't secure your choices? The first one is institutions with government scholarship. The second one is institutions without government scholarship. The third one is none. So be sure to select this one, the first one, in case that's what you want, and I'm sure many will have to go with this one, institution with government scholarship. Why are we being asked this one? Because in case you miss out on the slot. Why are we being asked this one? It's because in case you miss the slot that you are requesting for, this KUCCPS will find for you an alternative slot, maybe in a different institution sponsored by the government under the same terms, equivalent to what you are applying for. And this one happens especially when you apply and you find that maybe the university of your choice has no slot, or maybe it's full. You will be allocated a slot somewhere. So it's good you choose this one. Then once you choose and you've paid, you have the message and the code, you click submit. Then it will ask you for the M-Pesa transaction code. You place it there, you type the code, M-Pesa code, that one after confirmed, or that one that comes first then confirmed. After you place it there, you type it there. After you type it in this box, then you click submit. If you type the correct message, the correct code, it will tell you successful. Then once you've done that, that is through, and you have completed your application, and you wait for the processing of the placement, which you will be notified once it's ready. So guys, that's what I wanted to share with you today. In case you have any questions, you can ask. You can go back to the video and watch it slowly again and again, so that you get to understand and so that you do it seamlessly. One thing to note before we say bye is you see down here at the very bottom, there is this timer, the clock that is counting. You see, every second the time is reducing. Like now we are being told the deadline is in 8 days, 2 hours, 16 minutes, and the seconds are counting slowly, going back. Now be sure that you do it early enough, because as we near the end or the deadline of this placement application, many people, as you know, many Kenyans will now do it during the last days, or maybe a student or a parent did not have the 1500 and maybe did not have internet access, so you might have been delayed for one reason or another. But please, I urge you, try to do it early enough, because as you delay, the slots are getting filled. And also, you know, when many people will be visiting the portal during the last days, the rush might cause the system to be very slow or even to collapse altogether. So do it early enough. Try your level best, do it early enough so that you be sure of securing a slot before this time comes close to an end. Don't be left out. Thank you very much. Have yourself a nice time, and I wish you all the best as you apply, as you continue to crave for education. Bye bye, and God bless you.